Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Holy fucking shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, how's the volume? Can't believe I'm doing this again. Volume seems to be fine. I just ate dinner, so yeah. If I sound a little weird, that's the reason why. Just waiting for people to join. Even though some people might watch this after it's already done. I don't know. Might as well wait for people to arrive. In the meantime, I'll take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's the shit. It's good shit. Hello, Ray. Hello, Christian music. There's 7 viewers according to this website, and only 2 of you have commented so far. Oh, hi, Avoider. You good, ReveX? Yeah, I'm fine now. To some degree, I suppose. Let me take another sip of my Mountain Dew. So, I did a stream like this last year. It's gone right now because it's privated. Mostly because, I don't know. I honestly don't know why privated. I just did. Hello, FNAF Sonic EXE Studios 2200. Mountain Dew is great. You're goddamn right. Hey, Dustak, my man. My fucking man. What a fucking year, yep. 2021 was trash for me. Oh yeah, I will agree with you there a lot. Jesus Christ. We all thought 2020 was the bad year. I claimed last year, if any of you even remember the last stream. Last year I did a stream similar to this. Except I was like 25% drunk then, because I had chugged an entire glass of champagne. Because I was an idiot. 2021 was 2020 part 2. I would say 2021 was way worse than 2020. At least for me, mentally. But like, as for worldwide, I suppose 2021 was part 2 of 2020, yeah. Happy New Year's, ReveX. Well, we've already passed New Year's in a way. I mean, sure, it's a new year right now. We've officially entered 2022, which I swear it's always so weird to like every time you go through a new year and then you look at the year and it's suddenly fucking 2022 or like I feel like that every fucking time. Every time we switch to a new year, it just feels so weird. I don't know how to describe it. 2021 is like the most stressful year for me because of school, exams, new people, my relationship, yada yada yada. Yeah. Okay, so as some of you may have noticed, I named this I named the stream most self-conflictive year for me. What I mean by that is that I would say that most of my problems were very personal, I would have to say. So we're gonna have to see if I'm actually able to let out on all of those personal things here. But I'm also gonna be talking about just my thought process on, let's say, the videos I made this year, because I did that last year as well, and I had fun doing so. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing much the same here. Although I just don't know where to start. So I guess I'll figure it out as we go on. So let's just talk about the videos I made this year. I didn't make a lot of content this year. I feel like I made less than last year. I don't know how much I made last year, but yeah, I didn't make much last year either. It's like when you start scrolling, you just realize how little you did, or well, I realize how little I did. But making music is not really the easiest task, especially not now, because I remember back in the day I used to like fucking just rush a bunch of covers. It was fucking 2022 for me is like 2020 part 3 plus more fucking COVID shit, yada yada yada. Okay, well, we've just started the year, so I can't really say that. We can't really make a comment on 2022 yet, because, again, it just started. For all we know, this might just be the best year in a long time. Which, that would be amazing, but let's not raise our expectations, because, yeah, we live in a fucked up world. Let's start with, so the first video I made this year, apparently, was Devastating Judgment for Mirrored Insanity. Yeah, the year before I made, or like, fucking last year, before the new year started, I made a teaser for Devastating Judgment. And, yeah, when I published it, a lot of people liked it. But, some people... some fucking people started claiming I was milking my fucking Mirrored Insanity series. Bitch, if I was milking Mirrored Insanity, there would have been over 50 fucking Mirrored Insanity videos on my channel. There would have been like fucking Mirrored Sociopathy, Mirrored fucking whatever the hell the other things were. Fucking all these other fucking Mirrored Insanity is. I would have, like, if I were to make those things, that would have been milking this. That would have been milking the franchise. Like, this video, Mirrored Insanity Devastating Judgment, was only made to please you guys. I never made it for myself, which is usually what I do, as much as I hate to say it, but that's just the truth. But, like, that video was made for you guys, because so many of you actually wanted it. So, yeah, that's the reason I made it. Also, hi, Genocidal Sweetie, or Lil, as... we've established your nickname to be. 2021 wasn't exactly bad, but it certainly wasn't the best either. Bet some of us feel that way too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, some people might think it was decent, but some people suffered severely through it, and I'm one of those people. Or, well, I didn't suffer from it, but it was tough, to say the least. K-Sontric, or yeah, whatever the fuck his name was pretty responsible for that. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess he's responsible for, like, the massive, like, milking cycle of Mirrored Insanity. I guess. I don't know. I don't pay much attention to it. All I know is that okay, let's talk about Mirrored Insanity. I swear to fucking God, every time... Okay, so, this might sound egotistical, but every day, or usually every day, I tend to look up my own name and then go into filter it as daily, just to see what people publish about me. And I swear to fucking God, every goddamn time there's at least one Mirrored Insanity related video. I swear to fucking God, every goddamn time there's a fucking Mirrored Insanity video. Like, can you guys just move the fuck on? Like, Jesus Christ, how is Mirrored Insanity not dead yet? Fucking hell. Like, I get it's an interesting concept, but fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. Anyways, so, yeah. Long story short, Devastating Judgment was just made for you guys. And it honestly pissed me off that some people were accusing me of milking it. When I'm pretty sure I claimed that this was my last Mirrored Insanity related video. Like, after Remastered, like... Remastered was going to be my last related video, but then so many wanted an Eternal Hell version for it. Which, I get why. I kind of understood why, which is why I made it to begin with. But I didn't make it with, like, as much passion and love as I did with Eternal Hell. Because Eternal Hell was supposed to be unique for Mirrored Psychopathy. Because it just spawned as an idea for me. Because the ending for Mirrored Psychopathy is also unique from Mirrored Insanity. Which is what, like... That's why I also made Mirrored Psychopathy, not just to have it be a metal version of Mirrored Insanity, but to have it be a story that slightly changed, or slightly differed, if that's how you say the word, from the original Mirrored Insanity concept. So that's how Eternal Hell came to be a thing, and of course, again, I understood why people wanted I understood why people wanted Devastating Judgment, which is why I made it. But also to please you guys, because I knew you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. Because there's a lot of things that you guys have wanted me to do that I still haven't made, because I've just refused to. let me get back to the comments. To summarize, this decade's been basically shit so far. I mean, okay, so I would say the best year so far was either 2013 or 14. I'm very foggy on the memory. 2015 is when the greater games started to come out. 2016 is when it started to slowly die down. That's when the years started to become shittier and shittier. We have the original, then the remake, then the remaster. Yeah. The original was just made... I remember... Okay. So, I answered this in my Q&A video, but fucking none of you even fucking watched it. Like, Jesus Christ, I spent so much time on it, and it didn't even get like a 1k views. How many views did it get? If I can even find it. There it is. 700 views. Fucking great. Wow. Fucking hell. I spent so much fucking time on the Q&A video and barely fucking any of you watched it. But, Mirrored Insanity started off as a request. Like, this was like fucking several years ago. It was when I actually took requests. And the idea... Like, okay, so the whole idea of Mirrored Insanity was obviously not made by me. But the whole thing with... Mirrored Insanity, like the idea of Dust Sands versus Insanity Sands, that was a request. But then I made that concept into Mirrored Insanity. So, yeah. And then eventually I just thought, what if I just remake this? Because also there was also some people who wanted a phase 3 for it. And I overstated that by making it feel like everybody wanted it, which was not true. But like a few people wanted it, and I'm like, fuck it, why not? So I made phase 3, and then I just remade the entire thing, and then we have the remake, and then I made the remaster because I thought the original had shitty mixing, and now when I look back at the remaster, I feel like that one has shitty mixing. But it's better than the original, so... yeah. Every YouTube guy does that, it's more normal. The milking thing, yeah, well, I suppose. Why did you delete Dust Tale 2? Ooh, okay. I'm surprised you remember Dust Tale 2. Okay, so, little story for you guys. I had a project, much similar to my Killer Tale project, that I'm still working on, by the way. I had a project a very long time ago, which was supposed to be a sequel to the infamous Dust Tale fan game made by Evan something, I forgot what his name was. But it was supposed to be a sequel for the Dust Tale game. Like, several timelines had passed, several genocide routes had passed, yada yada yada. It became Dust Tale again, except more edgy, I suppose. And then it was supposed to be some story that I made up, yet another story. The reasons why Mirrored Insanity got so much into people's are a lot. From the epic music phase 3 concept and music concept, Mirrored Psychopath and Remaster only got to people to milk it more. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean there. I guess I missed out a lot on that. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I wasn't very public about the Dust Tale project because it was more hidden in the community post. The reason I say hidden is because barely fucking anyone checks the community posts anymore. So yeah. Unless it's like a poll, people barely look at it anymore. So yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Hold on, let me take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Fucking whoever created Mountain Dew, you're the fucking best. Yeah, what the fuck was I talking about now? I completely forgot. I was talking about Mirrored Insanity, that's all I remember. Oh yeah, the whole Dust Tale thing. Dust Tale 2, the whole concept of Dust Tale 2. Yeah, I made... Jesus Christ. Okay, I just had a brain stroke. I think the fucking energy from the Mountain Dew is getting to me, but I wanted to make a sequel for Dust Tale 2. I think what I really want to do is that I just wanted to put my name onto Dust Tale because I'm such a big fan of Dust Tale, so that's why I did it. But then I just put it down. I mean, okay, I still have the concept in my mind, but I'm still not 100% sure if I'll actually go with it. I don't think I will, but we never know. So yeah. if there's, there might have been something I forgot entirely that I was talking about, but I interrupted myself or something. Yeah, oh well. Let's move on to the next video. Katana Zero, Breath of a Serpent. So, I don't remember when I discovered Katana Zero, but Katana Zero, the game, is fucking amazing. I'm subscribed, or was, I don't know if I still am. I was subscribed to someone who's named Oif or something shit like that. He's like a shit poster channel. He would post fucking random shit. I even think he's the guy who made like the "Are you winning, son?" meme. I'm not sure, but he's the guy who made me discover the "Are you winning, son?" meme. But he made a. I discovered him through Doom Eternal because Doom Eternal was like the big thing at the time. But he made a, like, he would do these like compilation videos where he would kick ass in games because he's really fucking talented at games. Doom Eternal especially, which is why I subscribed to him, because he was so goddamn talented. And then he made a compilation video of having Doom music in Katana Zero, and the gameplay fascinated me. So I looked up I looked the game up in Steam, saw it, looked at the trailers, and saw that it had an actual story to it, which made me feel like, oh, okay, that's a story to it. Okay, so then when I got the game, I was astonished with the story. Like, Katana Zero is unbelievably underrated. Like, I'm surprised that bigger YouTubers haven't tried it out. It is so good. It's so fucking good. Like, my god. The game is unbelievably good. Oh yeah. Okay, so the gameplay mechanics, fucking amazing. The story, fucking amazing. The soundtrack, on the other hand, my god, the soundtrack is amazing. Fucking hell. God. Katana Zero's soundtrack is amazing. And what astonishes me even more is the fact that they had like several musicians for Katana Zero. They had Ludwig and Bill Kiley, and then some other guy that would come in every now and then. But it was mostly Ludwig felt like the main musician, and then there was Bill Kiley would come in like. Okay, so Ludwig was like 65% of all the music, and then Bill Kiley was like 25%, and then the other guy was like the rest. Oif hasn't posted in 2 months. Is that why I haven't seen anything from him? Okay, that might be why. Also, hi Tenebrous, nice to see you. Greetings, people of the internet. How do you all do today? I am doing okay, I guess. Also, for those who don't know, Snakebit Tenebrous over here. He's a childhood friend of mine, so yeah, all respects to him. Praise the holy. So yeah, because of my love for Katana Zero's soundtrack, I made a cover on my most favorite soundtrack from the game, which was Breath of a Serpent. And yeah, I want to play Katana Zero too. You really should. It's a fucking amazing game. It is so fucking good. Of course, its replay value goes away, like the replay value goes away after a while. But the funny thing is, oh, can you see that? Oh yeah, you can. If we go Katana Zero here, this was the first game that I ever went completionist mode on, because as you can see, I have all the achievements for it. But Katana Zero was the first game I ever went full on completionist mode, like ever. I've never done that before, but here we are. To be honest, ReveX, I regret asking one of my friends to make a version 2 of Eternal Hell because I thought it would piss you off. Okay, well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna hate you just because you make Mirror Insanity content. I just don't like it when people go so far as to milk it. Like, I just don't like when they can't come up with something else. Like, if they make a good cover, then they make a good cover. Like, good on you. That's why, like, D-Seer, I don't know if you know the guy, but he's the guy who made Rage, Dust Till Rage, that I covered twice. He made probably the best Mirrored Insanity cover so far. Like, he made a cover on the story, he made a cover on the covers, and even the sprites in general. Like, the animation and the music was all amazing. Like, he made the greatest, and then he made I think he made a Devastating Judgment cover as well, which even that was better than the one I made. And that's not just me just saying it just to be nice. That's me being fully honest. That's me being just 100% honest. Like, he did Mirror Insanity 10 times better than I did. So yeah. Also, hi Gravity. 2021 was a shithole, but it was my shithole. Okay. I will now do Katana Zero T in Doom style if you say it's good. I mean, if you manage to pull that off, then fucking good job, I guess. But yeah, that was the story that was my reasoning for making a Breath of a Serpent cover. And, okay, so the process of making this cover was rather difficult. Because I wanted to start off with just making it sound... Because whenever I make a cover of something, my first instinct is to have it give off the same vibe as the original one. Oh yeah, and guys, can you please not talk only about Mirror? Yeah, that would be great, because now we're moving on to something else. DC is who I look up to. He's truly good at music. He really is. He really is up for a future. There's obviously improvement to be made, but he's really good for where he is. I honestly would say he's underrated. Speaking of underrated, X Gravity over here. You guys should check out X Gravity too. He makes amazing music. He's mostly a dubstep musician, but god damn, his audio designing is great. People that mirrored insanity are idiots. I mean, I won't go as far as to call them idiots. I'm just gonna say that they lack creativity. Is all I'm gonna say. I won't call them idiots because I feel like that's a little bit over the top, but still. But yeah, X Gravity, great musician. You should check him out. Check him out. Oh my god, I can't even form words. Jesus Christ. Let me take another sip of my mouth and do. Okay, back to Katana Zero. So, the final project ended up being a synthetic metal cover. But I wanted to make it have the same vibe as the original soundtrack, so I tried to have like this distorted synths playing constantly. And then I realized how difficult the soundtrack actually was. It was like using all of this synthwave stuff. Because Katana Zero's soundtrack, as far as I'm aware, as like from Ludwig's perspective, most of the music is lively played or played live. I'm not sure about Bill Kiley though, because I haven't seen much of him. But I know that Ludwig's soundtrack, mostly at least, are live played. So yeah. So yeah. There was like 2 previous versions of this I had that I just scrapped. Because then I realized, what if I make a metal cover of this? Or a synthetic metal cover, to be specific. I started off with trying to make it a metal cover, but then I realized it's not going to work if it's just metal. So I tried making it a synthetic metal cover, and to my surprise, it ended up working to some degree. Because this was also a test for, or rather an experiment, because I had recently because this video is before I got Easy Drummer. So yeah, I made this cover experimenting with a new metal drum sample pack I found. That was surprisingly free, because yeah, the metal sample pack was actually pretty dope. So I ended up using that here, and then I made this cover, and it ended up being pretty good. So yeah. Greetings. Have you ever heard about FNAF Security Breach yet? Oh yeah, Oh yeah, I've seen most of it. I saw Corey X Kenshin play the game. It was pretty fun. It was. Okay, so if I'm gonna review FNAF Security Breach, the game is underwhelming. I hate to say it, the game is a little underwhelming. I won't get into details why, because then I'd be here all day. I might get into it later, but I'll leave it at the game being a little underwhelming. She's like making cover on every AU, and I'm like, how do you manage to make those all the time? Sonic, and I don't know if ReveX is in FNAF fandom. Okay, here's the thing. I was in the FNAF fandom at one point, but I left it ages ago. But the FNAF fandom still holds a like very odd place in my heart, because I grew up with FNAF, but I also technically grew up with Undertale, so it's like, obviously, again, I left the FNAF community a while ago, but I can't bring myself to actually, like, dislike FNAF, but I can still, like, decide on whether a game is bad or not. So I'm gonna say this: Security Breach, it's an interesting idea, but it is still underwhelming in my opinion. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Dubstep metal always slaps. Oh hell yes, dubstep metal is so fucking good. My god. I think the stream got blurry. I'm not gonna yell about it like a while ago. The stream got blurry? Oh, it's probably, I don't know, it doesn't look blurry to me. And you seem to be the only one commenting on it, so oh well. Let's see. Would you make a cover for Homicidal Lunacy? I do not think so, but... Actually, what is Homicidal Lunacy now again? I forgot. Hold on, let me check. Homicidal Lunacy. Oh, right. Dust Trust, of course. Of fucking course. Yeah, I don't know if I will. I don't think I will. Canon ending for FNAF Security Breach is kind of disappointing. Yeah, it kind of is. I miss Scott Coffin, bro. Yeah, Scott Coffin, man. Fucking rest in peace, chat. I mean, okay, he's not dead, but still. Scott Coffin, you fucking legend. Made so many childhoods. So amazing. Anyways, Katana Zero. Great game. Recommend you try it. Amazing game. Gameplay-wise, music-wise, and story-wise. Amazing game. Oh yeah, and then I made, there's my first, or seemingly my first ever gaming video, which only 1,000 of you watched, which I was not really surprised. Like, you guys aren't, oh, whoops, wrong thing. I might have to cut that out later on. Whoops. Oh well. So, yeah, you guys are not here for... You guys aren't really here for gaming videos. You guys are obviously here for my music. So I wasn't surprised that not many of you watched this video. But I was still a little disappointed, because I expected a little more of you to watch it. But this was basically me just testing my gaming editing skills. Or like gaming video editing skills, and they turned out alright, I guess. But as the video went on, it started to become a little bit more boring. Because this is an old game as well, like everyone's already seen how this game ends. Which is why I like didn't continue making a video game series on this either way. Because I just continued playing it on my own, and Half-Life Alyx is... Whew! I did not expect it to become one of my favorite games. Like, my god, this game is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's probably one of the good things that happened this year. My discovery of Half-Life Alyx. It's such a fucking good game. I think like at the beginning of the previous year is when I like got my Valve Index, and my god, I've had so much fun with the Valve Index. It is so like just experiencing VR is amazing. Like, my god, it's so fucking good. So yeah, I just made the Half-Life Alyx video to test my gameplay video editing skills or whatever. I'm gonna take another sip of my Mountain Dew. There's an ambulance outside my house. I don't know if you can hear it, but oh well. I'll just stream freeze. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Let's move on to this cover. A lot of people would say this cover is good, and I can see why. This was my okay, so I had surprisingly not made a metal cover on this in a ever. So I thought might as well be now then. And thus I made the goddamn, how much Mountain Dew is in that bottle? Well, I don't take big sips, so yeah. It's like one of those small bottles. Like the fucking half a liter bottles. I'm just taking small sips, so yeah. So this cover, I believe I explained it in the description. Honestly surprised I didn't do this sooner, though I'm happy that I didn't. What sounds? Oh yeah, if I were to make, if I were to make this cover like earlier than I did, it would have sounded horrible. And right now, as it is, it's meh. This cover is a little meh. I'm not like the biggest fan of it. Especially the ending part of it. I'm not the biggest fan of this cover, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I look at this cover and I'm like, it exists, it's alright. Like, if I wanted to improve on it, I definitely would. And I probably will. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But until then, this is the cover that exists for now. So yeah, not really a big story for this cover. It's just that I realized I hadn't made a metal cover on it, and I had made a version 3 of Red Megalovania in metal style. So I thought, why not just make a regular metal cover? And thus I did. Ah yes, liking your own videos, classic. Yeah, I do that constantly. Like, if they give you the option to like your own videos, why not use it, right? Like, might as well. Let's see. Story Shift and Devilovania. This cover was not that great. I don't know why I still have liked. This cover was not that great, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So, the idea behind it, like, what I had in plan for this cover was alright, but the mixing is a little eh. The mixing wasn't the best for this video, if I'm gonna be honest. It's not great. Did you ever listen to No More Deals? I have, but it was a really long time ago, so I don't remember much of it. All I know is that it's like a different version of Megalor Strike Back as the lead. To be honest, much of my music is subpar, so I can understand why you feel that way. Not gonna make much of a comment there, because I haven't listened to your music as far as I'm aware, so yeah, I won't comment on that. But yeah, Devilovania version 3, I made, apparently I had December last year, okay, I apparently started working on it, like, before, these covers, apparently. Oh, wait, where am I? There I am. There it is. Yeah, okay, what does it say here? This cover is made in the yada. I believe I started working this around but then I was working on Destiny Judgment. I finished this cover like 2 weeks ago after my metal cover the murder recently didn't upload by you. Then however, was because I was struggling to find a good picture for YouTube. Oh yeah, Devilovania is not really like as popular as it used to be. So yeah, there's not many like art for it, or a lot of art for it. Not that's like available for use, at least. There is art, but a lot of them don't like have the download option. Because I usually get my art that I use, or the art I use for my videos, I get from either Tumblr or DeviantArt. DeviantArt is the main website. Tumblr is like like if I can't find anything on DeviantArt, Tumblr is my one ticket way out. And if not even that works, then I'll just use an old picture, which is what I ended up doing for this. I just used this picture and then I mirrored it. So there's fucking two of them. And then I had this fucking style here with the heart in the middle and then a spectrum around it and then 2 spectrums here. So yeah. Not much of a backstory to this. I don't know why I made this. I think I just wanted a newer version of the version 3, so I just made this, and yeah, there you go. It is what it is. Ah, yes, this fucking video. This video was rather depressing. I mean, not that depressing. I remember, okay, so funny story about this video, where I talk about my potential, or my 1-month hiatus. My grandmother ended up calling my father after watching this video and asked if I'm okay. Like, my grandmother actually was terrified for me, which is sweet, I guess, but to hear my dad come up to me and talk about it, like, talk about how my grandmother was scared for me, was fucking hilarious. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I was just stressed at the time, and I felt there was room for improvement. Unfortunately, I didn't improve as much as I wished I could, because this month was basically just me just taking a long break. Like, I barely did anything in this break. This video was just like, felt like a long excuse just to do nothing. Even though I feel like I took a 1 month break at one point, like somewhere around here. Yeah, first it was like fucking, I think this cover and then this cover out of nowhere. I can't exactly remember, but I took a 1 month break somewhere, like again, without even realizing it. Bad Time Trio cover you did in the form of collab was actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, I like that one as well. Don't download, take screenies. Screenshots are low quality though. I prefer like to have the actual picture because it's in full quality then. Plus, screenshotting is a little scummy, so yeah. I think you missed my comment, but I hope you noticed me this time. I didn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw you somewhere. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I might have noticed you, but I just didn't comment on you, because I don't comment on every comment. Oh, there you are. Hi. But yeah, hello. Nice to see you, Igor. Coolest boy. Yes, you are very cool. Very cool, yes. So yeah, this video was just me feeling stressed at the time, so I wanted to take a break, and thus I did. And then, I'm pretty sure I made a stream where I returned from my hiatus, but I privated it. And, then came Rage version 2. This cover ended up being my favorite for a long time. And, yeah. I was pretty proud of this cover, and I still am. This cover, I still feel like is pretty neat. This cover felt like one of my bigger steps into becoming better at mixing, because this was also the first time I used EQ sidechaining. And most of you have no idea what that is, but I'll try to explain it. EQ sidechaining, so some of you should know what an equalizer is. It's basically like all the frequencies in a song, and EQ sidechaining is basically having so that one of the drums, I'll use the kick as an example. The kick, whenever that plays, a frequency of the mastering goes down. Like, it fades out to give room for the sample that plays. That might be a bad explanation, but it's the best I can do. So yeah, this was my first attempt at EQ sidechaining. Just there's also regular sidechaining, which is when you make it so that the entire master volume like goes down in volume to make room for the kicks. That usually makes it so that the kicks sound 10 times more powerful than they should. But it's also used a lot in dubstep. X Gravity here tends to use regular master sidechain a lot. So yeah. First time you used EQ sidechains? Interesting. Yeah, so yeah. They're very interesting, and I used to listen to your covers for a long time as well. Well, thanks. Very nice. Isn't he very cool? But you're cool too, ReveX. Also, I like your videos and covers. I am very glad you do. Okay, what's with the mirrored homicidal thing? I don't know, and I do not care. Let's start a scam business. Let's not do that. That would be very scummy. But yeah, this cover was made as mostly a test for the EQ sidechaining. I thought this would be the perfect experiment for sidechain testing. So I went ahead and did that, and turned out pretty good. So yeah, there's that. And then this cover. I feel like, okay, this cover, I feel like this is like the most forgotten cover in my channel ever. That might just be me, but like, this is the cover I think about. Why is this taking so long? There you go. This is like the cover I think of the least whenever I think of my channel. It's like, it's just, I don't know why. It just disappears from my brain every now and then. I don't know why, but Mirror Insanity is in my head, ReveX. Well, that's your problem. I was here since Gaming Nightmare. Oh god. Yeah, fucking hell. Sidechaining is usually used to make kicks stand out from 808 basses, if I'm correct. Well, not just the basses, but it's to make other sounds stand out, usually the drums. So, yeah. Your Eclipse cover is one of my favorites of your covers. Oh, well, nice. A common critique I would think about in this is that the kicks were a little too low, and I only started hearing it recently. So yeah, this cover is not the greatest, but the reason I made it is because it was so fucking long ago I made my first cover on Eclipse, and by this time I knew I could make a better cover, so I thought I might as well do that. And thus this cover was made. So yeah, that's basically the story of that. And then came my, oh yeah, I reached 25k subs, and then I was like, hey, I'm making a Q&A video, yada yada yada, ask me your questions, bing bang bong, why you, and then I waited, I don't know how long, I think I waited like a week or something. By the way, do you know FNAF? Just wondering. Yeah, I know what FNAF is. It's not really my thing. I can totally nerd up, but I'm a bit busy. Yeah, like nerding up via text is not the greatest because barely fucking anyone looks at it. Do you think you're making another Mirror Insanity remake? Nope, I do not think I'll be making one soon. Okay, so I made my questions and answers video because that was supposed to be my 25k sub special. It took a little longer than I wanted to. As you can see here, fucking 3 months hiatus. This is where the fucking long ass break took place. The fucking really long break. Man. This is the first thing you see. Man. Oh yeah, this video took way too long to edit. But it's just a Q&A thing, answering mostly your questions via comments. Like one of those typical 2015 videos. Is that the real dust sands? No, it's not. Alright, let's move on. Cry of Fear. This fucking game. This is when I first introduced. Oh my god. Me getting terrified by characters in the game. This game is scary, and I've yet to complete it. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I just stopped, just randomly. You have some great ideas for videos. Are you thinking of making something new, like 2 fighting but not Mirror Insanity? No, I don't think so. To be honest, FNAF is a really great game. Like, I know you probably did not yada yada yada. Okay. Well, okay. My comments on FNAF is that I see the idea behind it. It's just not my game. Will you ever bring back Mirrored Psychopathy? I don't think I will. So yeah. Cry of Fear. I saw the game through a review. Thought, might as well try it. So, yeah. I gave it a try. Because I heard this was the scariest game ever. Or one of the scariest games. So, I thought, might as well try it. And I did. This is also where I introduced my VTuber model. And the reason I'm not using it right now, or will stop using it overall, is mostly because it's a tedious process to have it going, and like to be overly expressive and all that stuff is just not my thing. So yeah, that's why I don't use my VTuber model anymore. And then I started streaming that game, and then out of nowhere, came this teaser, the Killer Tail teaser. You tell Sam she was never a hero. So then came this. This spawned from the idea of wanting to make a Killer Tail Megalovania, I suppose. But then I was like, I kept thinking of where they are in the scenario, where the Megalovania plays, and then I started thinking, how did I get there? And thus I started developing this giant fucking backstory for the whole thing. And then I accidentally started creating a huge project. And then I had the dumb fucking idea of just actually posting it as a teaser instead of keeping it a secret. Oh my god. But yeah, I now have this project in the making, and I haven't worked on it in a very long time because I've just put it down for now because I can't come up with anything for it right now. So yeah, I've just put it down until I can come up with something new for it. I don't know when I'll return to it, but we'll see. How about Dust Belief versus Dust Trust? No, thank you. What are your views on Mirrored Sociopath? I mean, again, it's a mirrored psychopathy. Or not mirrored psychopath. It's a mirrored insanity AU that I'm not very interested in. So yeah, I just haven't paid much attention to it. You could probably at least try to make one FNF cover, but you don't have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna make an FNF cover because it's just not interesting. So okay, let me get into FNF. The reason I don't like FNF is because I see the interest of the songs and everything, but like the reason I don't like it is because it's constantly like the idea behind it, as far as I can tell, is that they're constantly rapping to instrumentals. Like, that's what the beep beep and then the other fucking guy making noises for. But, like, you have this, like, in the later songs, as far as I'm seeing, there's, like, this fucking badass music going on in the background. And then there's, like, the guy you're going up against has, like, this really cool sound to his voice, so it doesn't even sound like a voice. There's, like, this cool bass sound effect that just does a solo thing. And then out of nowhere, you just in the middle of this badass song, you just hear like, it just ruins the song for me. Like, it just completely ruins the song for me. That's the like that's the biggest reason I don't like the game, because the fucking beep boop bop just ruins the song for me. So yeah, it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunk. Yeah, fucking hell. Okay, so moving on. Dust Tail Rest in Dust. So this video was mostly supposed to be a tribute video for the Dust Tail team channel, which, if you haven't heard of it, you should check it out. It's basically where the official recreations for Dust Tail's soundtracks are being made. And yeah. As you see here, check out the Dust Tail team channel. The song in this video was made with the FOP from the final murder creation. We would be glad if you at least give it a look. So I wasn't going to publish the actual recreation on my channel because I didn't want to. So we just made this channel and posted the recreation there. And then I thought, how could I properly tell you guys about this video or this channel? So then I made the decision of remaking my Rest in Dust Megalovania, which it's a very old cover, but I decided to remake it, and then I made this video, and then it was just a quick shout out to this channel, and yeah, there you go. And then of course I made some visuals for it, yada yada yada. Made the typical edgy Dust Tail entrance, yada yada yada. You turn me into killer, now I'm an edgelord. Fucking. So yeah. Bill Cosby joins the rap battle. Oh my god. Could you make a Big Shot remix? Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to make a Big Shot remix. I just couldn't find the style for it, so I just gave up on it. Well, don't worry, you can listen to the FNF songs without boyfriend's beep boops in YouTube. Yeah, I probably can, but then it's not the full song then, so yeah. Official Dust Tail? I mean, okay. Official Dust Tail, okay, forget I said official Dust Tail. It's just Dust Tail recreations. Do you think you will get into other Dust AUs, Outer Dust, Epic Dust, etc.? The only Dust Tail AU the other Dust Tail AU I like is Dust Fell, and that's about it really. Sonic.exe exists already. Okay, I don't think he's into such complicated AUs. Yeah, okay, so if you're gonna get my interest in an AU, I want it to make sense, first of all, like to some degree. It doesn't need to make 100% sense, but enough sense for the Undertale community and not just be some cliche bullshit about determination making you unkillable or whatever. Because otherwise, it's just the OG AUs that I like. So, yeah. Anyways, I explained the story for this, so let's move on. This video. God damn it, I wish this video had more attention to it. This project, we spent so much time on it. Okay, so this is a collab between me, Blueburst, and X Gravity. I don't exactly remember how it started, but I think it started with like me and X Gravity were sitting in a voice chat once, and I started thinking we should make another collab. and thus Triple the Threat came to mind. And then I had the idea of, what if we have our personas be the Sanses? And luckily Blueburst was the artist for this, so he was able to make that. And thus we had this video. And then what we would do is, like, we would send different samples to X-Gravity, because Gravity was the one who was composing most of it. I made mostly the guitar parts. I made some other parts as well, but mostly the guitar parts. He made Blueburst made mostly like square parts, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm disappointed that this didn't get much more attention, because we worked so fucking hard on this. Like, we were so happy. We still are. Like, I'm so happy with how this cover turned out, but I'm disappointed with how little attention it got, because we spent so much fucking time on it. So it's so disappointing to see how low it got. Have you ever tried an Outertale remix? No, because Outertale is just regular Undertale, but with space-sounding synths. I just don't see it happening on ReveX's priorities. I don't know exactly what you're talking about there, but oh well. Maybe it's probably about this, and in which case, yeah. FNAF had one song that used vocals officially, but it is in the file somewhere, lol. Oh, I'm glad it didn't actually use full-on vocals then. Distrust 2 came out. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't give a shit about that. Now I'm seeing a lot of UT lately, and it's kind of getting repetitive. It would be cool if you make your own OCs and make them themes for them, instead of just Sanses. That reminds... No, I'm not going to talk about it. Or maybe I will, just later. Sansona. Back from dinner. Hello, genocidal sweetie. What about Insanity AUs? I mean, regular Insanity, like the Insanity Megalovania. If we're talking about that Insanity Sans, then the OG is the one I prefer. So yeah, I know. I remember at one point I promised I would make a Insanity Fell cover, which was supposed to be an inspiration from Dust Shift Kara's Insanity Fell cover, but I just gave up on it. I just never actually made it. And then I made this cover, which I feel like the only reason this cover didn't get as much attention as my other covers would be is not only because it's not Megalovania related, but because it's mixed in with like the streams. Because you see, the only differences between the thumbnails here is that it says Brandon there in the thumbnail. Like, that's the only, like, but you don't notice that at quick glance. So I feel like that's the reason it didn't get enough, like, I feel like that's the reason it didn't get enough attention. I mean, it still reached like 1,000 views, so I guess that's good. But the reason I made this cover is because I had played Cry of Fear, as you see here, and then Brandon is the cover, or the song that stuck up with me the most, so I thought, oh, might as well make a cover of it, and thus I made this video. Oh my god, I need to take a sip of my Mountain Dew, Jesus Christ. Try out new stuff, ReveX, not just the Megalovania. I mean, I do try to. Like, I do try to make other stuff. It's just not as easy. Didn't even notice that one. Yeah, I thought so, because again, it's like squished in between the streams, so people are not usually very interested in those. Killer Dust, don't really see a point in ReveX doing a video about that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make Killer Dust. No way in hell. That AU doesn't even make sense. Hey ReveX, so you like Undertale, right? I mean, yeah, that's why I'm in the community. What are your opinions on No Regrets Dust themes? I don't even know what that is, but okay. Alright, then came another stream, and then came my first finale cover. My Underfell Megalovania finale cover. This was the first time I switched visuals, and my god, am I in love with how the visuals turned out. The only problem is I had to manually animate the RGB shakes, which is a little tedious, but the end product is worth it, honestly, because this cover is great. This is also the first time I got Easy Drummer, So I thought I might as well try it out on the Megalovania cover here, on Underfell Megalovania. So yeah. That's mostly the backstory for this. That I got Easy Drummer and I wanted to try him out, so I thought, why not just remake my Underfell Megalovania? And thus I made this. Disappointingly, it doesn't have enough views. I mean, 20k is still a lot, but compared to the version 4, it's a little disappointing. But oh well. This cover is still better. I don't care what the fuck you say. This cover is the best one of them all. This cover is probably my newer favorite. It's either this or my newest Insanity Megalovania, but this cover, this is my current favorite. This is my current favorite cover, because the story behind this is that I was checking through my playlists just randomly. I went through my created playlists, yada yada yada, and then I have a, I don't know if I still have it, but I have a playlist that's like, yeah, here it is, soundtracks I might make remixes of or covers, and I had the Undertale Doom cover there, and I realized that I had it there for a while. So I thought, okay, well, I might as well give it a try again. Because I had already tried it before, but I failed miserably. So I tried again this time. And this time I knew what I wanted to make. Or at least I thought I knew. Because the original version of this was just going to be a more metal version of the original. But then I accidentally made it into a more aggressive 2016 or Doom Eternal-esque vibey kind of Doom style. And then I just, of course, since Undertale is not really like referenced within the Doom community a lot, I thought I just took the regular Doom 2016 poster and added Sansa's face to it. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the story behind this cover. It just accidentally became more aggressive than it was supposed to be. And ever since then, it's been my favorite cover ever. So, yeah. So what you guys have been saying? Well, maybe this will make you hate NFF less. There's Undertale mods in the FNAF community. Yeah, I've seen that. There's a lot of FNAF or Undertale mods for FNAF, but it still like has that fucking beep boop. It still has the beep boop bop bop beep thing in there. So yeah. I'm pretty sure you made a teaser for Sonic Forces Infinite's theme. Why did you decide not to make it? Did I? I mean, yeah, I have Sonic Infinite's theme, but I don't remember teasing it. I might have shown you it, but I don't remember teasing it, because, yeah, I do have, like, Sonic Infinite's, or Sonic Forces Infinite's theme in the making. The reason I haven't finished it is because I just don't like the final product, so, yeah. What's your favorite Undertale AU, not Dust/Insanity? That would have to be Underfell if we're going to be like that. I don't think he wants to do anything with FNF, and I can see why. Yeah, I'm not very interested in FNF, if I'm gonna be honest. What's your opinion on Chicken's Insanity? I prefer the original Insanity. Wait, Chicken's Insanity? I think I know which one you're referring to, but I don't know much of any other Insanity AU except for the Zero Dantira one, so I can't really make a comment on that one. That is the definition of dope. Oh, I thought you said hope. Oh well, dope. That works too, I guess. Doom Guy is basically Insanity Sans, but as a force of good, Lamau. ReveX likes edgy snas. You goddamn right I do. Oh, there's another comment. What's your opinion on Lil Insanity? Okay, so for those who don't know, Genocidal Sweetie here, or Lil, as I like to call them, we had a chat like before I had dinner, like a few hours ago maybe. She showed me like a preview of her take on Insanity Sans, and honestly, this is not an overstatement. It's the most logical AU I've read so far. Like, it makes sense, and yeah, it's pretty unique in its own way. So Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm honestly... I look forward to what it's gonna become in the future, honestly. Green Jacket and Axe Insanity Sense. Yeah, okay, I thought so. It's that Insanity Sense. I don't know much about that about that sense, so I won't make a comment on it. Wasn't Underfell the first Undertale AU? Maybe. I know it's one of the classics, but I don't remember it being it might have been the first one. It's either Underfell or Underswap. It might have been Underfell, actually. So, yeah. I have a collection of barely more than 1,000 Megalovanias. Jesus Christ. I know so, but many people like Self-conflictive and FNAF, and it can be really cool. There's a lot of yada yada yada. Yeah, okay, you want me to make a FNAF cover? It probably won't be made, because honestly, I don't like FNAF, so I probably won't make anything for it. When lyrics for Horror Tale of Sure Prey. I mean, lyrics for Horror Tale of Sure Prey, I don't fucking know. Do you think Alpha Tail is underrated? What's Alpha Tail now again? I was searching on YouTube, so I don't actually search up porn or anything. Alpha Tail. Oh, it's this guy. It's Error 404. I mean, again, I don't know much about him either. The only thing I know about him is that he according to some people at least, he's apparently the one who... He's basically the master for error sense, apparently. Which... Oh, whoops. You weren't supposed to see that. To pretend you didn't see that, guys. But Error 404 is... again, there's a lot of senses I don't know much about, so I can't really comment on them. But, like, Error Sense, having someone that's apparently more powerful than him, and apparently was the trainer for him, is okay. Like, alright. Fine, whatever. Oh well. But for it being underrated, I mean, I barely heard anything from it, so that goes to show how underrated it actually is. But Alpha Tail is... I don't think I'll be able to make a comment on it, because, again, I don't know much about it. ReveX should do what he enjoys and not what people wanted to make. Slasher, I could not agree with you more. Like, this is my channel, so I do what the fuck I want. What do you think about Deltarune Nighty Night theme by Smash Bandicoot? I don't think I've heard that one. I don't listen to a lot of Deltarune soundtracks, honestly, so yeah. Oh god, Alpha Tail is definitely not. Okay. Don't you understand that ReveX just doesn't like FNAF? Every single person has their own opinion and respect it. Cut out the topic already. Yeah, Igor, you should probably, like, cool down with constant FNAF mentioning, because I honestly do not care about FNAF. So yeah, you don't need to constantly bring it up. How can I downtune Hydra for Doom music? It needs to go lower. I think... Well, let me open up FL Studio real quick. Unless I am mistaken, in Shredded Hydra, there is a feature where you can actually tune it down even more. I haven't used Shredded Hydra in a while, so I don't exactly remember. Let me just take a sip of my Mountain Dew whilst I wait for this shit to load. This is the most annoying process with music making. Waiting for the fucking VSTs to load. Because god damn it, they take way too fucking long. Come on, load faster, you cunt. There you go, fuck. Let's see, where was it now again? I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here. I just don't remember where exactly. I think it was transpose. Oh, what are you guys saying in the chat? Abmogus. Fucking hell. ReveX drinks Mountain Dew confirmed. You're goddamn right. Mountain Dew is the fucking best drink ever. I love your songs. Well, thank you. I spent a lot of time on it. Get speed easy. Yeah, okay, fuck you too. Okay, yeah, okay, in transpose you can make it deeper. But I think you can use tune as well. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. The tune here. Yeah, you can use the tune here to make the guitar sound lower. So yeah, quick tip for you. I made a mistake of buying Cubase Elements 11. I should have got FL Studio. I mean, I don't know how the other music programs work, so I can't judge you. I can't judge you on that. Would you make a Dust theme? Absolutely not. There will not be a time. I refuse to let there be a time where I end up doing these fucking stupid fucking AUs. Like, like how did Dust even how does Dust even make sense? I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. I'm British, mate. Well, nice to see you. Sorry I was gone for a minute. Did you see my comment on how I have a giant Megalovania collection? Yes, I did. Yeah, like 1,000 Megalovanias or some shit like that. Which, fucking good job on that, I guess. Anyways, let's get back to not that. Well, yes, it is about this, but I finished my discussion about that. Okay. Do Megalovania. Bing bang boom. Oh yeah, and then came the sixth anniversary for Undertale. And I'm not gonna play any more of this, or at least the song, because otherwise I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Not that I care. Oh, I keep opening up Discord. Jesus Christ. This song did get copyright claimed by Richard, or at least his team that controls the copyright claim, or yada yada yada. I ended up sharing revenue with them, I think. So yeah, I get like half, and they get half, because they discovered, apparently YouTube's music system, or the team, discovered that this was a cover of that cover. So yeah, so it's kind of cool how they can discover that this was a cover of it. Like, they didn't jump to the conclusion that this was re-upload. They immediately saw that this was a cover, which is pretty nice, I guess, but still, fuck you. It was hard getting into it. It didn't even have the basic UT sounds. I had to find them all online. I don't even have them all now. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, because you, okay. Prepare your Discord, because other POG animators are gonna come. Oh god, okay, well, now I'm scared. And the tutorials didn't cover anything, they were really hard to find. Yeah. Basically Dust 2. For what? Oh, okay, Dust is... Okay, well, alright. What gave you the idea of mirrored insanity / psychopathy? I explained that earlier, so you might have to go back a little to find out, but yeah. Dust is Dust Sans going into different AUs, killing Dust AUs before they turn him into a turn into him and killing other AUs. That sounds so fucking weird, but okay. Insanity Sans theme is cool. Yeah, I know, it's pretty dope. But yeah, this cover was just made for the 6th anniversary. Don't need to explain much of this. But goddamn, time, I even said it here, time does fly by. Like, it doesn't feel too long ago since I made the 5th anniversary. Like, still, even after I made this, like, Jesus Christ, time flew by like hell. Oh yeah, and then Deltarune Chapter 2 came out, so I thought, I'll play the entirety of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 in one episode. But then, apparently, Chapter 1 was longer than I thought, so Chapter 1 just became its own stream. So, yeah, here we are. And then I made 2 parts in Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 was even longer, surprisingly. So, yeah. Sharichad EB Scummy. Well, I wouldn't call him scummy. It's like, obviously there are re-uploaders, so I get why there's like this copyright claim thing and everything. Like, at least he didn't copyright strike me. Like, that would have been terrible if they did that. But he didn't. Plus, I'm pretty sure, like, he's not the one who controls it. he probably has like this team that like that takes care of the copyright claims and all that shit. So yeah, it's not actually him doing it. Because if he had to copyright claim every time someone either makes a cover of his song or someone re-uploads it, he would be stressed the fuck out by now, because his cover is pretty fucking popular, so obviously there are re-uploaders. So he's not the one who does it. It's a team doing it for him. Or a robot, I don't fucking know. But either way, it's not him doing it. Could any whatever that name is, AUs be considered some sort of pseudo Underfell AU? I don't know, because I don't pay attention to them. All I know about Dust is just Dust, but his face is invisible. Okay. Do you think you'll make Insanity Dust and Insanity Dust fair fight like Mirror Insanity? No. No, I don't think I will. Chapter 2 is 8 hours long. Yeah, it's fucking insane. Alright, so Chapter 2 came out, started playing that, and then suddenly Cyber's World came to mind. And thus I made this cover. Yeah, I just felt like making this cover, because I obviously knew that, it's obvious, I feel like it's a trend that whenever a new game comes out that has soundtracks that are easily remixable or coverable, it's obviously like a tradition or a trend to just immediately cover either the most popular songs or at least one of the songs from the game. I wanted to make a cover on Big Shot, but again, it was too complicated for me and I couldn't find the right style, so I just went with this instead, which surprisingly worked out very well. Of course, it didn't get as much views as I like, but the cover is still okay, I guess. Funny fact, this got more attention on SoundCloud even. If we go into SoundCloud. Like, it got way more attention here. Like, it has 12 fucking K listeners and 350 likes, whilst on YouTube it has 2K views and 185 likes. So yeah, fucking, there's social internet's fucking algorithm for you. And then this cover, Ghost Boy I'm Never Enough. This song, the original, was introduced to me by my childhood friend, Snakebit Tenebrous, who, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but if you are, then hello. Yeah, so this cover, or the original song for this, was discovered by me oh my god, I need to reform my words. Okay, so my friend Snakebit Tenebrous had this song in like one of his playlists, and he played it like a few times, and then I have a keyboard. I have two actually, but I have like an old keyboard in like this weird like double bookshelf that I have in my room that I still don't know why I have it, because I don't really have anything important on it. But I have a working keyboard that's like really old, and thus Tenebrous and I started like playing the melodies of this song on the keyboard, and then Snakebit was like, hey, you should make a cover on this, and I was like, yeah, I should. And obviously when I said that, I wasn't actually thinking of doing it, but then the song just caught on to me, and I was like, yeah, I really should make a cover on this. And thus I ended up experimenting, and then I made this cover. So yeah. So that's the story of this cover. And yeah, to my surprise, the maker of the song discovered it. Like, he's right fucking here. I didn't expect him to find the song, but here we are. Motherfucker actually found it. Holy shit. Absolutely amazing. And I wanted to make vocals for this, but yeah, I'm not really good at singing, if I'm gonna be honest, so yeah. Spamtone was so much of a big shot that even ReveX can't handle the song. Yeah, fucking hell. Talking about a Cyber's World, I made a Dust version. Not trying to self-promote, lol. Maybe you could try that yourself, lol. Just giving it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the Dust Tail cover. I might have seen it before. I don't know if it was yours, but I saw someone make a Dust Tail version of the Cyber's World. I won't make my comment on it, but like, it did surprise me that it was even made, but oh well. So the Flame Lord made a Dust Sans theme called Never Shadow. Listen to it. I mean, I'll listen to it if I feel like it, but oh well. Look up mirrored pathogenesis, or how hard the fuck you pronounce that. If you want to make a cover of some different Underfell Megalovania, what would it be? Probably Dustfell, or maybe Swapfell, because I do plan on remaking Dissension. But the reason I haven't done it yet is because Dissension is such a fucking nightmare to deal with. Oh, hello, Snakebit Tenebrous. Nice to see you. I'm Never Enough is overused in gay talk. Oh, TikTok. That song is actually popular on TikTok? Holy shit, alright. Well, nice to know that. Yeah, okay, I actually remember, I think someone actually commented that they discovered the original song from TikTok. Let's see if I can find the comment. No. Yeah, I think I've heard this on TikTok. Oh, it's a voider even, nice. Why was I pinged? Well, I don't fucking know. Yeah, fucking know. Have you ever heard of Mirrored Determination? Yes, and I have not given it a listen because I'm tired of Mirrored Insanity content. Nerve shatter, not never shatter. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Fucking hell. I forgot to write songs with the same title before, lol. Oh well. What do you think is the best Underfell Megalovania, like Theovania or the others? Okay, well, Theovania is okay, but again, I just listened to the original Megalovania. I haven't listened to the others. It's funny because I consider myself a part of the Undertale community, but there are so many Megalovanias that I just never listened to, ever, because they just never caught my interest. So, the irony is delicious. Let's get back to my channel. Okay, so... Oh yeah, next video was this fucking video. So, Everslayer is bad, right? I wondered if... Oh, here's T-posting signs. I wondered if I could make... Because I realized that Everslayer, apparently, you can make it work similarly to Shreddage. Apparently, I never knew that. So I gave it a try. Try my best to remove the amplifier, although it still had the amplifier, but maybe there's a way to remove it, I don't know. I couldn't find it, so I just made it sound as the least amplified I could possibly make it. And then I added my own amplifier Easy Mix onto it, and thus I made it sound like what it does here. Oh, and just because I want to meme around, I just did this. Just had fucking... just had the sounds just go... Fucking hell. Oh. Let's see. If you don't want to do Dissension, do a Temptation. It's the best Swaffle in Megalovania. We'll see. Oh, fair enough, lol. I listen to it so much I'm driving my parents mad. Megalovania will always be my favorite Underfell Megalovania. Mine too, I guess. I wonder why they are called Megalo, like Dissension doesn't even have the same structure. I mean, probably because, like, other Megalovanias take other words that have the same meaning, I guess. So that's probably why. Check out Halaboy 3 SoundCloud or Sega Sonic 101 SoundCloud if you're bored of the same Megalovania format for Sans or Papyrus themes. Might take that into consideration, I don't know. So yeah, this was just a test for adding easy mix amplifiers on Everslayer, and I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. Nick Nitro, if his comment is still there, yeah, there it is. And Nick Nitro tends to disagree, apparently, because, yeah, fucking hell. I guess he has more experience with it than I do. But as he says here, he and Shara took a crack on it for shits and giggles on a Discord call, apparently. It cannot be saved. Let it go. I personally feel like it turned out pretty neat, so, yeah. Let's move on to my newer Devilovania cover. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you make a swap theme, would you try making Hypermaniac? I don't. Okay, unless I'm mistaken, Hypermaniac is probably like the Phase 2 soundtrack, and if it is, I honestly did not like that soundtrack, so that's why I haven't made a cover on it. You feel the power of T-pose training your DT. You're screwed. All right, let's get back to this. So the finale for Devilovania. This was version 5 for Devilovania, and this was mostly supposed to be a remaster for version 4, and then I just made it turn into something else, I guess. So yeah, it just became its own cover, I suppose. And this was like me coming back after a long hiatus of, or well, basically like a month hiatus of not making proper covers. And when I say proper covers, I mean like full-on covers. I wouldn't consider this a cover, even though it technically is. Although it's mostly just an experiment, so yeah. So this one I just made this out of boredom, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Holy shit, I kind of feel like the quality from the speakers on my ones didn't sound so full. Oh well. And then we have this cover. This one is a cover that's... I'm pretty proud of this cover. I personally feel like this cover's pretty good for what it's supposed to be. Although I started working on it like... Let's see, it should be somewhere here. For 2 months, yeah. I had it in the works for 2 months ago. It came from the inspiration of the We Have to Go soundtrack from Transformers 5. And again, as shit as the Transformers movies are, 1, 2, and 3 were not too bad. Okay, well, 2 was meh. 1 and 3 were like probably like the greatest movies. The third one I feel is my favorite. But the soundtracks for Transformers, they never fail to disappoint. They're so fucking good. Like, we may shit on the movies as much as we want, but the soundtrack will always be great for the Transformers movies. Because god damn it, they were so fucking good. And this came as an inspiration from the We Have to Go soundtrack, which explains the beginning sample. This piano that you hear here. It's why it uses that piano. And then this was obviously a test for orchestral music, because I've never done orchestral music before. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to try it out. Some people thought I made this because of... I forgot his name, but somebody made a orchestral cover on Red Megalomania. And people thought I made this because of that. And if I did make this cover because of that, this one would have been more intense. But this one is more emotional. Intentionally. Like, it says there, sad orchestral version. It's supposed to be sad. Because, I don't know, I like it when orchestral music is sad, I suppose. I don't know, it's... sad music is nice, I guess. Show the thing we did out of boredom. I think it's a pretty interesting thing. Oh yeah! Wait, are you really sure we should show that though, Tenebris? I mean, I know it's a test and everything, but... if we're gonna show it, then... I don't know. Are you sure we should show it? Do you really want to show it? It's our fight, battle, we have to go. Oh yeah, it's our fight. Oh my god. That's the greatest soundtrack in the entire fucking Transformers trilogy. My god. It's so epic. I just love it. The only reason I watch Transformers is because they used Linkin Park's music. Oh yeah, they did. It's pretty neat. I have my own suggestion for a song you could cover. How about Your Fault plus Comeuppance? It's an original Distrust face. Oh my god. I'm not interested in Distrust or Dusttrust. I'm sorry to say. I'm just not interested in Dusttrust at all. Because I feel like the AU's so overdone at this point. Like, even more overdone than fucking Mirror Insanity. Which, that might be hypocritical, I don't know. If it is, then oh well. But, like, I feel like Distrust and Dusttrust are a little overdone at this point. Yes, show it. Okay, so you want me to show it. I'll show it later on. Because I'm pretty close to the end now. Because I have 2 more covers to cover. So, that's the story for the Murderer Sad orchestral version. Now we move on to my newest favorite. Which is this cover. This cover turned out so much better than I thought it would. Of course, I don't exactly remember why I started working on it. I think it's because, like, it had been such a long time since I covered Insanity Sands, so I thought, might as well do it now then. And thus I made this cover, and holy shit, it turned out way better than I thought it would. Like, way, way better than I thought it would. So, yeah, I am very proud of this cover, and you guys seem to like it as well, because it's been a while since I got 2k likes this quickly. I mean, obviously it's been almost a month now, but still, this cover's been doing really good so far. So yeah, I am very proud of this cover. What I don't like is that YouTube compressed it slightly, but it tends to do that with most covers. But oh well, the cover's still great. Although I would recommend the I would recommend the SoundCloud version because it's better quality. So yeah. Yeah. Good cover, in my opinion. Oh, also the animation. Fucking hell. The animation, like, okay, I have never worked so hard on the visuals before. Like, so first I had to find a sprite, which surprisingly was easy, because this sprite existed, which, by the way, the sprite is pretty fucking dope. Sino, I think his name was. Sino831. Fucking hell, you did an amazing job on the sprite. Good fucking job. The sprite is amazing. And what saved me a lot of time is that usually when I look for a sprite that is like free to use as long as you credit them, usually I end up having to recreate them myself, because trying to like make them smaller will usually disproportionate them. Luckily that didn't happen for the sprite, so yeah, I was lucky that saved me some time. And then animating this sprite was very fun as well, but also a long process, because yeah, I was animating the hand, the arm, the other arm, the legs, the torso, and the head. Oh yeah, the head, the eye sockets, and the pupils. Like, there was a lot to animate. And then I made, like, what was it, 3 animations? There's this, then there's the one where he starts twitching, and then the one where he's in his idle animation and twitching every now and then. And yeah, another thing I also did is the fact that I added all of this, like the fight buttons, the box, the text, and the health bar, and the sprite animation. I added that into one composited shot in order to be able to make the RGB shake, because otherwise it would just be the sprite doing the RGB shake and yada yada yada. So yeah, it was pretty fun to make this project, and I love how it turned out. And also, I had an idea that I wanted to go out with, where I added trackers to the lines, these spectrum lines, and then I would replace them with bones. So it would be like bones as the spectrums, but the tracking was like, I was never gonna be able to make, like, or well, I could like manually track it, but that would take fucking forever. There is a manual track thing in HitFilm, but it was failing, so I couldn't do it. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just use regular spectrums, because it worked anyways. But I would have loved to have these lines be bones instead, because that would have looked pretty cool, I feel like. So yeah, I unfortunately couldn't go out with that process, but my god, it would have looked great if I could. My god. So sad I couldn't do it. Why does Insanity look so fat here? I don't know, I guess it's just a trend for him to look fat. It's just, it's sans, man. So many people want a Insanity hard mode finale. Yeah, I heard that. A lot of people want a newer version for hard mode Insanity. I don't think I'm going to do it in a long time. I do feel like I am going to do it, but not like right now. So it'll have to wait. But I still haven't made up my mind if I want to do it. Dust Trust is dead. A new version called Distrust with Dust is in progression as a bonus for a unique Dust Belief take by Nicholas. Very interesting soundtrack. Okay. Will you bring back Dust Hill hard mode or Insanity hard mode? Dust Hill hard mode? Maybe. I might bring that back. Considering that it's been a while since it's been 3 weeks since I made the Dust Hill Murderer thing, or the side quest version, I might return to the Beyond Psychopath, because that cover does need a little better mixing. But we'll see. Currently, right now, I'm actually working on Assured Prey. And, yeah. I'm working on Assured Prey, so I plan to have that be my next finale cover. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be my finale cover, or if it's just going to be a version of 3. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how good I make the soundtrack. I don't know. I just want sanity in general. Well, yeah, fair point. Story of Dust. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, well, I don't want to read the whole Dust thing. I'm not interested. Sorry. I'm sorry, Seldron, that you spent so much time on it, but I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Starting a lore for the Genocide AU. Oh well. Okay, so now we go to this cover. Okay, so this cover has a rather strange backstory to it. So there's a Roblox game called Soul Shatters, which is basically like an Undertale PvP game. It has like Sans, Ultra Sans, X-Tail Sans, it has Betty Noir, it has Glitchtail Frisk, the edgy version, and it has regular Frisk, it has all these characters from Undertale, and it has some Game Pass characters that are like references to other things, like Stevie Oni from Steven Universe, I think, and then Sakuya or something. I don't know where she comes from, or he, but they're a really overpowered character apparently. But yeah, story behind this is that I was playing Soul Shatters one day, and then I played as Ultra Sans, or Delta Sans, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And they had like this theme, like the original Virulence theme for Ultra Sans. And I thought, what an interesting soundtrack, because the soundtrack ended up getting into my head eventually. So I was like, what if I'll just make a cover of this, just because I want to. And I then looked up Ultra Tail, and I was a little skeptical that it wasn't for Ultra Tail. So I kept searching for like the original maker until I found out that it was for Note's Tail. And that's when I realized that it was for this animation, which, by the way, this animation is so fucking good. Like, not just the animation. The music is okay. The music it goes from okay to great when it goes to the orchestral music. The music is alright. The animation, outstanding. And even the story is amazing. But the animation especially, my god. Fucking SMX, fucking great stick notes animator. Like, my god. Great fucking animator here. But, I ended up just making this cover, and then I couldn't find a good picture for this. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just use the animation as the visuals, and here you go. That's why I don't use the RGB shake either, because I feel like the animation's already intense enough. But it was also because I was lazy and didn't want to have to go through the tedious process of making the RGB shake. So, yeah, I just had the animation play out with the visuals in here. So, yeah. So that's the story of that. I made it just because I wanted to. So, yeah, there you go. And now we're here. I've just officially explained my story, or my take on this, or at least my videos on this year. I'm gonna take another sip of my Mountain Dew, because my voice is starting to die out. Potential idea for Insanity horror mode finale. Just before the final drop, Insanity brings up Papyrus' head and tears it in half and turns it into dust, in time with the music. I mean, yeah, that does sound cool, but in horror mode, he doesn't even hold the Papyrus head, so yeah. The quality of those is the best, since they are easy to animate after some time of practice. Yeah, stick fight animations are usually like the easiest animation things to animate, so yeah. Well, since now we're in 2022, projects for this year, I mean, yeah, obviously I have some unfinished projects, but whenever I make music, I never really plan them out. I never really plan on like what I want to make. I just make. Like I don't like have a fucking schedule or like a list of covers I want to make. It's just a bunch of unfinished covers and everything. Okay, so now that I've explained that, I know there's some other things to talk about, like the experiment thing I did with Tenebris. That's one of the things I have to show, because apparently Tenebris really likes it. And I guess some personal life stuff as well. Let's let's see. Let's go into the community post because it's mostly where I let out my emotions most of the time. Let's start by going to the beginning of the year. If I can find. Wow, I posted a lot here. Jesus. Let's see here. All right, here we go. So there's a teaser for Devastating Judgment. Another one. I talked about this before, but it seriously needs to be addressed. I think this video has to do with a certain someone I will not mention, so I'm just going to skip that. Oh yeah, this comment. So I reckon a lot of you were confused when I made this statement, because some people commented. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I don't see a issue. Yada yada yada. Here we go. Did a video underperform or something? It was different. Yada yada yada. And then, like, I don't see anything wrong with it, yada yada yada. So, a few people would assume that I'm calling, like, the video, like, did poorly or something, which was not the case. The only reason I commented that was because this was, like, earlier I was planning on making a remake for this cover. I just never made it. So I just asked what you guys disliked the most about the cover, which is why I said be honest. Because I knew that some of you would say it's already perfect, which I already knew it wasn't. So that's why I said this. But with how it's worded, some of you might have expected me to just have thought that it was underperformed or something, which was not the case. So yeah. Insert white Putin thing for style of Megalomania. This was just my teaser for Devilmania. Have you guys been sending anything? My only problem with Underfell fan music is that they completely forget about all the parts of Megalovania except the main part. Well, yeah, the main part of Megalovania is the most iconic part, so yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, and here's the idea for the Q&A video. And, show the progress I made for something, for okay, what is this? It's deleted, isn't it? Oh no, it's, my test for, it's this test. I don't know if you've heard this, some of you have, but I'll play it just in case. It's basically like a test with, I don't know, I tried to make something Doom-like, and it was turned out alright, I guess. So yeah, there's that. And then I think this is my teaser for Eclipse Megalovania. First one to guess this right gets a free cheeseburger, okay. Oh yeah, and then this was the teaser for my VTuber model. So yeah, I just posted this picture because why the hell not? I don't even know why I made this comment. I guess I was just bored, so I made this comment. Fun fact: Mirror Insanity remake and Murder Time Trio were made exactly 1 month apart. I guess. Oh yeah, best take on Mirror Insanity by far. Hell yes. D-Seer, so far, made the greatest take on Mirror Insanity. Fucking D-Seer, go subscribe to this guy. He's a fucking great musician. Oh yeah, and here's just me talking about my disappearance, I guess. Hey, what's that over there? Here's me just giving a shout out to one of X-Gravity's covers, because X-Gravity, again, great musician. Check him out. He's severely underrated, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, and yeah, at Doomskate. Yeah, it was a cover of At Doomskate. Oh yeah, and then there's, I don't know what this talks about, but it's obviously about the, yeah, talking about the Killer Star project, yada yada yada. What is this? Oh yeah, this is me talking about the Underfell Megalovania again. Oh, and then there's the Dust Till the Murder recreation thing, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, and this. This is probably the best purchase I've ever made so far. For those who don't know, this is the mask that belongs to Corpse Husband, who I am subscribed to, and I love his content. I like his music. It's a bit over the top, so yeah. But I loved his mask design, so when I saw that it was online or available on to purchase, I just immediately bought it without any hesitation. And yeah, here's the mask. And I still have it. And I love it. I love the design of it. Some of you didn't even know what this was. But yeah, this took fucking... After I bought this, I had to wait 3 fucking months for it to arrive. God, it was so fucking tedious. God damn it. Would you consider making a murder time trio theme? No, I would not. First phrase from D0 Mirror Insanity was angelic. Yes. Again, there's up to now Underfell and Megalovania cover, yada yada yada. And then I shouted out the Isle Botter, that was his name. The Orchestral cover on Red Megalovania. Pretty great stuff. Another update on Underfell Megalovania. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be the teaser for the Doomtail Megalovania. Because this was supposed to be the picture for it. This random picture I made with just sands in here with the text here. And yeah. So that was the teaser for that. Scroll down again. There we go. And then there's a quick link to this video, which is Undertale in Doom style, which I thought sounded pretty dope, so I gave it a link. And then we have this video, made by Habs, or Surge Productions, as he likes to call himself. He made a gameplay video of us just playing Recovery on Roblox. Probably the scariest Roblox game we've ever played so far. So, yeah. And what the funny thing is, Habs recorded without us knowing. He just mysteriously recorded out of fucking nowhere. And then he just made this video and was like, hey, I made a video. And Tenebris and I was like, what the fuck? Why you record without telling us? What the fuck? 3 months? Did you order it at Amazon? No, I ordered the corpse mask at the official Corpse Husband website. That's where I bought it from. Because the mask is a limited edition as well. So, yeah. And then this is where I realized the 6th anniversary is coming up for Undertale. So yeah, fucking hell, time went by fast. And this is where I became 17 years old. 1 year away from adulthood. I am soon 18 in 9 months. I am not prepared. I am not prepared at all. I am honestly fucking terrified. I am severely terrified of my upcoming adulthood. I am not prepared at all. So, yeah. What you doing? I am reviewing this year and talking about whatever the hell I did this year. And yeah, here's me talking about the thing. And I think this is the teaser for chapter 2 of Deltarune. Yep. Holy shit, guys! Oh yeah, and there's this year's cover on Devastating Judgment. Fucking amazing. Go check it out. It's amazing. Oh yeah, this is where I realized that my headset. So I used Corsair Void Pro or something headset, and they're wireless. And the entire time, Corsair, the IQ. Okay, so right here is the program I use for the headset. It allows me to change. There's an option where I can change the EQing for the headset, and the entire time, I can't believe I never realized it, but the entire time, the higher frequencies were boosted. And I can't believe I realized it at this fucking time. It was so fucking stupid. My god. Oh yeah, and this is this statement is in response to, I made a video where I shut off my lightsaber because I have a lightsaber thing in my room that I bought like not too long ago, and I made a video about it. And for some reason, YouTube kept disabling the comments. I don't know why. Eventually, I just privated the video because, I don't know, it was boring, I guess. Oh yeah, and here's me talking about the Killtail project again. Going back into working on it. And then here's a meme. I was in a call with X Gravity, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna mention you in community post," and I'm like, "Okay." And then he did. I replied, and then I posted it as a meme here, being overly exaggerative about it. So yeah. And then came this whole thing, my whole rant about life in general. This is where I guess I'll start talking about why I named the stream most self-conflictive year for me. This year has kind of jumped all over the place for me. Some personal things have happened. Most of these personal things are just me struggling with mentality. Cause it says in the it says somewhere here in regarding my concerning condition. Here's me talking about how I felt like you guys were expecting too much from me, and thus the stress from that comes in, like thinking I'm supposed to be better, but I'm just supposed to be myself, really. Like my content or don't, whatever, it just doesn't matter. I'm just another creator on this platform. I'm not like the biggest deal, so whatever. And then there's the whole thing about my potential social anxiety. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. Talking about how I'm afraid to like reach out to people because I don't know why. It's just I just have a hard time reaching out to people, so I let them reach out to me instead. And usually when that happens, even when they do reach out to me, my heart starts beating like a fucking machine gun or some shit like that. Like I got so scared from it, and at the time when I posted this, I started just calling myself a coward and everything. And yeah, I stopped doing that now because I realized it's not really a big deal. It's just I just gotta deal with it. And then this whole comment about people just telling me to do it, it's like, yeah, it is easy for you to fucking say, because no, it's not as simple as just doing it, because I still have that goddamn fear that prevents me from doing it. Like, the fear is not just something you overcome. You can overcome it if you're strong enough, but I'm not. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's the part where I talk about my past, where I start talking about how I hate my past self because of the dumb things I used to do and all that stupid shit. And then the whole pent-up anger thing, which, yeah, yada yada yada. So, just me ranting about personal teenager stuff, nothing for you to worry about. And then I made the decision to put the Killer Tale project down for a while, just let it lay down for a while. Because it's not like I've put a deadline on the project or anything, so I don't have to worry about when I publish it. Oh, and then I published this because I saw somebody make a video on how to restore dislikes, which is an add-on for, yeah. Right now I'm using Opera as my main browser, so yeah. But yeah, if you want to restore dislikes, this is the video for you, definitely. And then here's the teaser for Insanity Megalovania. And then I made a comment on how I wanted to play or make a video on a VR game called Home, a Space VR Walk, or a VR Spacewalk. The game was alright, felt pretty nice to see space and see the Earth from space view. It was really weird. It was a little disorienting because it kept automatically moving you and everything. So the game was fun, but from a spectating standpoint, it was meh. It was boring. So I realized that and I said, okay, I won't be making a video on it. And then 2 days ago, I published. I have a SoundCloud account right here. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. This one right here. This is where I make original music. Of course, I don't post very often here. As you can see, this attentive main menu theme 1 year ago, and then 2 days ago I posted this, which was actually made 6 months ago. I just never published it until now. So yeah, fun times. So yeah, that's pretty much all there's to that. And then there's my announcement of wanting to stream what I'm streaming right now. So yeah. Now I don't know what to talk about anymore, besides the fact that I have that one soundtrack to show you. So I don't remember how long ago it was. It wasn't too long ago. A few days ago, I would say. Me and Tenebris came over to my place, and I don't know. We came to the conclusion that we wanted to experiment with music making. So, thus we made, he came up with the ideas for leads and everything, and I'm the one who executed most of the stuff. And thus I made the soundtrack that I'm loading up right now. Here we go. Let's wait for everything to load, because this usually takes a while. This ended up becoming like a potential like trailer music, because I don't know, I thought it sounded like trailer music, so I just named it into trailer music. So yeah, 2021 was a nightmare for me, and had been bashed on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube for dumb reasons. I mean, Twitter's a complete clusterfuck. Like, there's a reason I don't use Twitter. Like, Twitter can just fuck off for all I care. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, is this thing loaded yet? Okay, here we go. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but this is what me and Tenebris managed to create. This is what I like to call potential trailer music. I forgot my mic was muted, holy shit. But yeah, that's the thing me and Tenebris made. So yeah, that was pretty fun. It sounds like an old scary RPG theme. Well, at least it's something. For the Kill Terror project, I'll probably give my writing to it. We'll see. Reminds me of Warcraft 2 or Dungeon Keeper. Nice. Yeah, okay, so what this theme reminds me of, or it makes me think of like some fucking mafia thing or a vampire thing. So, yeah, it's something sinister going on. That's all I can imagine when I hear it. So, yeah, I joined stream. I mean, maybe. I have to go pee, so be right back. I'm back from taking a piss. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna take one last sip from my Mountain Dew. And I'm out of Mountain Dew. Alright, what the fuck have you guys been doing since I was gone? Among Us. Sus. Definitely similar to a theme I heard in some old RPG in the game, but forgot which one it was. Okay, nice. And now you guys are just making outdated fucking Among Us references. We did nothing. Yeah, I can see that. What do we, or what do I want to do now? I mean, what did I do last time? I remember I somehow got into a Discord call or something. I mean, Gravity wants to join, so... Let me just remove your eyes real quick. There you go. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Lil made a thing. Nice. And then... people leaving a group chat. Okay. Alright, Gravity. Where the fuck are you? Add me into a call. Okay, well... I mean, I could just call you, because we don't have anyone else to talk to anyways. If I could find you, that is. There you are. Fucking hell. Call. Answer me, you fuckhead. Hello. Hi.
ReveX.
Hi.
Bruh, I'm doing a lot of things right now, and I don't know which one to focus on.
Well, you wanted to join the stream, so here we are.
Yeah. So, I did something funny. You remember our collab?
Yeah.
What was it called? A Bad Time Trio. Yeah. Let's just say that I made another song with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I can't release it because I lost the fucking files. I lost the FLP.
Bruh.
I don't know where it went.
Bruh.
I think I might have trashed it by accident, but I don't remember trashing it.
Maybe it's just somewhere in the files where you just cannot find it.
It's no,
Also, Tenebris wants to join, so I'll make a group chat with...
Alright.
Tenebris. Great group DM.
Oh man, I'm struggling, ReveX.
Hello.
Hello there. I'm in a pickle, ReveX.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm looking in the trash can right now, and I cannot find the thing that I'm looking for.
So it's not in it's not in the trash can then if you can't find it.
Yes. This is what happens. I have a lot of things here, but why do I have it here?
There's an ambulance right outside my house. That's fucking great.
Yeah, I can tell.
Balloons.
So, did you have a happy New Year's?
I did.
Like usual,
I
Tenebris has a fucking very quiet mic because he barely fucking speaks up ever.
I said, how was your New Year's?
it was okay. I may have got into a little scuffle.
I did the ballsy thing of taking my
Back-
lightsaber with me and swinging it around as fireworks are being fired. So yeah, I had fun.
That does sound like fun. Okay, let me see. What am I? What? I'm looking at my trash can. There's so much suspicious things. Like what? What the fuck is boyfriend sound?
Boyfriend sound is the
Blue balls.
what? Excuse me?
I don't know what these are.
Gravity, what kind of load shit have you been up to?
I don't know. I swear my little sister was on my computer, but why was she?
That's kind of suspicious.
I don't remember. Okay. Chris. Okay, this can't be. Oh, that's. Oh, I can't show that. Okay.
Dusty SLR recommends you check the project backups to find it.
Yeah, I was. Okay. Let me look in the project backups. Where's that? Despite me being an FL user for like 5 years, I still don't know where anything is. Backups. Okay. It's not here.
It is
Shit.
very confusing hearing myself 2 times.
Well, maybe you should mute the volume of the stream then.
Hey ReveX, I have an underswap papyrus sprite I made for you. If you,
You
you could use.
I don't think I'll be making anything Underswap related in a while.
You should make the reanimation. You know the song.
Yeah, I know the song. Yeah.
Okay, I only know it because of Nick Nitro.
Oh, you read the chat. I thought you actually meant it.
No.
I thought you were about to send me like one of those typical shitpost things you send me.
I think you want to show the stream the NFT I gave you.
It's probably best if I don't, because YouTube might mistake it for some bullshit.
Hey, it's not bullshit. Actually, you don't want to show that. Never mind.
I was about to say.
Forgot your muscles weren't the only thing I enhanced.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that'll be worth quite a bit.
His muscles? He doesn't have any.
I have some.
No.
Just barely any.
I gave him an NFT. Why do I have a fucking file called Fuda?
I don't know, Gravity. Why do you have that?
I don't know. Where's this? What is?
And I already know you kings.
Tenebris, why do you have to whisper into your fucking microphone?
Because my parents are sleeping. And they asked me to be silent since I'm sleeping.
Hey, Batman.
Because I can hear you to some degree, but I don't think the chat can.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm silent because my family asked me to be silent.
All right.
What am I looking at?
How many people are watching the stream right now? 8. I expected it to be like fucking 3 or something.
Nice file, Gravity. I did not. I have no memories of this place.
Plot twist: Gravity has Alzheimer's.
I'm looking at my recycling bin and there's a lot of weird files. Like, I didn't expect to.
Do you never fucking like clean out your fucking trash can?
I never, because
I do that all the fucking time. It's as easy as right clicking and then clicking on something else. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, but like I have like file stuff in there. Actually, I need this, so I'm gonna.
Fuck it out.
All right, I'm gonna empty my trash can. You want to permanent? Are you sure you want to permanently? I cleared a lot of file. Wait, let me look. Look. Oh my god, that clears so much stuff. Oh my god, I have like, I was about to run out of space on my SSD, but now a big portion.
So, oh my god, that's why you clean out the fucking trash can. Fucking hell. It saves so much space. By the way, thanks for giving me back my eyes. You are welcome.
Alright. I don't know what kind of RP stuff is happening, but I don't know.
RP stuff? What the fuck?
Alright, 1 second. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually finally making the sample pack.
Oh, nice.
Oh man,
how many subscribers are you away from 1K?
50.
X
or 48.
Yeah, 48. Guys, you know what to do. You know what the fuck to do. Here's this channel. Go fucking subscribe.
I don't know if your 9 viewers are gonna be able to help.
9 is better than nothing.
Yeah, go do it. I literally spent hours working on this sample pack for you guys. I'm getting rid of this because it's ass.
I like ass.
Everyone does, don't worry. Alright. Shimbles. You know, I made the problem of making myself super busy for no reason.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be talking to my audience now. This thing that I showed occasionally, this is an original song that I have, that I never published. I published it 5 days ago privately on SoundCloud. Whoops, I did not mean to play it. But I don't know when I'll be publishing this. Probably when I have proper art for it. But yeah, I have an original song here that might come out in the future. I'm not sure. Consider it as a teaser for probably something that might never come out.
Teasing.
Well, I would certainly be looking forward to it.
30.
I mean, you've already heard it. Although you heard it with speakers.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, now I don't even know what to do anymore. I guess I could show a teaser for something that I actually plan to finish, which is none other than Assured Prey, version 3. Or finale, I don't know.
I think this one will work. 11. Hey ReveX, say a random number from 1 to 67.
32.
What? How did you? I already added that one.
Oh, well, try 36 then.
Oh, this one's ass. Oh. Alright, I'll be adding it to the sample pack. 36. Okay. Just know that if that kick gets bullied by all the other kicks, it's because of ReveX. Alright.
Whoops, wrong thing. Assured Prey was surprisingly good first time I heard it. Yeah, Assured Prey is a pretty fucking good soundtrack. Frienderman just... I can't believe how much work Frienderman puts into his covers. Like, every time I open up his project files, I'm always terrified.
Lost.
Like, Jesus Christ. There's so much shit in there. Anyways, here's a preview for my upcoming Assured Prey cover that I don't know when I'll finish, but it exists. So, here it is. it. The preview of whatever. Yeah, this cover. I hope you like it because fuck you.
Oh, man.
Amazing already. Yes! Somebody likes it. Yes! Mission accomplished.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I thought that no one was gonna like my mix because I felt like it was a lazy upload to do, but people actually did like it.
I swear, whenever you bring up your mix, I'm never gonna forget how much work I put into that one fucking art. I can't believe I put so much fucking effort into it. Like, unbelievable.
Yeah. I don't know why you did that too.
Like, I just heard that you needed 2 more art pieces and nobody was making anything, so I was like, okay, I'll make whatever the fuck I can, and I made that. Ugh, Jesus. For you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about, it's probably best you don't know what I'm talking about, but for those who realize what I'm talking about, good on you.
Yeah. No views from me. Let's go. I don't really care. I made it just because, well, I genuinely wanted to make like a little showcase of my music this year.
I guess before I end the stream, I could show some other projects that I have that I just never finished. Like some originals or whatever the hell.
Oh, yeah.
Right here is... Why the hell is this? Oh yeah, because I use different kicks. Right here is something I just made out of nowhere. So I recently started using Flex a lot more, which is this VST, which has a lot of things in it. I bought 2 packs from it, which is the Phonon Collider and Synthesizer Science. It has an ungodly amount of shit in it. So I thought, what better way to try this out than to attempt to make Terraria music? Which, the reason that's a bad choice is because Terraria music usually has a shit ton of things going on around it. And here I am trying to make something for it. Stop flexing on us. Okay, well, alright. I don't know, I just thought of a random boss that could potentially be in Terraria, and I made whatever the fuck this is. This part right here is not finished, but I don't even know if I will finish this cover because I don't even know what the fuck it is. Oh, hi Nick Nitro, nice to see you. Imagine being a nerd, couldn't be me. Oh yeah, remove my moderator, I'm never gonna use it. Well, if you insist. There you go, you're welcome. You are no longer moderator.
Oh no. Alright, once. Oh! Damn, I messed up.
How do I have a studio? Well, you get good. That's how you do it.
Good advice.
What more can I show?
Alright, well, ReveX, my sample pack's done.
Nice. Yes, check mark. Mwahaha.
I can finally. All I have to do is reach 10, not 10K. That's way too far ahead. My brain is still getting all mixed up.
Your brain is still developing.
My brain is still developing 100 views. But yeah, I have my thing ready.
Also, Tenebra's left. I didn't realize Tenebra's left.
Oh, his mother probably heard him.
or something.
Yeah.
Deltarune just got bored. He's probably doing something. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
He came in here, started whispering in my ear, and I didn't.
Yeah, he like his parents goes to bed rather early, and then he has to be rather silent, which makes it so he's barely noticeable to hear.
You guys are Swedish, right?
We both are Swedish, yeah.
I'm Canadian. I'm like the nicer American.
Gonna make you guys blind for a moment, because I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can show you guys. Some other unfinished stuff. Let's see. What more can I show you guys?
Okay, the size of the sample pack is 87.3 megabytes.
Huh. I might have shown you guys some of this stuff in like previous streams. But I don't know. You want to do it till you die with the goal of becoming better than everyone you looked up to. Reach into the eternal and tear out a bit magic than only you can see. Then just eat a burger.
That's such wise words.
Such honestly, wise words coming from a wise man.
Yeah. My burger.
I don't know. I guess out of just pure boredom, I'll just show you a bunch of projects I made. Even the old ones, I don't know. This, like...
Oh yeah, what?
Just to show you, like, what original stuff I would come up with, but just never finished because, I don't know, I just never felt like it. Here's just a random song I made. Top tier originality. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice stuff.
Alright. ReveX, remember that thing we're supposed to work on, the Megalovania hard? Or as I probably should have reset it. Hard mode Megalovania. Which one was it?
It was hardtail Megalovania.
Okay. Or hardtail. You want me to share my screen and you can show to people?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Really? Alright. Look, I don't accidentally share the wrong screen, because, anyways, so this is the FLP. Look, listen.
Hold on, Nick Nitro comments or something. Anyway, much loves, dude. I'm off to work again. I have to finish my half of Tokyovania so Cher can get to work. The ultimate Tokyovania mix before I retire, dude. Anyway, all right. See you, Nick. Have fun.
Alright, see you, Nick. All right. So here's the remix.
Let me hide the volume.
And so,
Jesus fucking Christ.
We probably won't finish it because
oh yeah, I forgot you wanted me to fucking transcribe the lead at one point. I never did it, but I just remembered now that you wanted me to do it.
Yeah. So I decided to show that because since you're showing FLPs, I might as well be like, all right. So since we're working on this together, we might as well just show people.
Yeah.
How is not X-Gravity Lecture X level of popularity surprises me. Because I'm not consistent. I'm consistent with a lot of things, but my channel isn't one of them.
Fuck you know. I don't know what this is. Here's another thing I made, apparently, and I don't have any memory of. So yeah, here we go. Wow, that was boring. Fuck you know.
Alright, well.
There are some of these I won't show because they're inspired by other original tracks I haven't published yet that I actually am finished with. So yeah. I think this is a big soundtrack that I never finished properly. So yeah, let's see. How's the chat doing? How is not X-Gravity like Shara X level of popularity surprises me. Yeah, it surprises me too, honestly. Scoot Mega Arena from the FNAF THA-AU? I don't even know what the hell that is, but okay.
The Hall Alliance. I'm just throwing out names. I don't know what it means either. And then there's Borger.
Burger.
I'm gonna. All right. Oh man. You know, I'm actually quite worried. Next year, you know what my plan is?
You mean the current year?
Yeah, the current year. Yeah, I forgot. The current year, I plan to make more originals and gain a little what's it called, attention from the dubstep community instead of like full on the Undertale community or remix community. Yeah.
Good luck with that. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna make stuff. I don't know.
That's what you've been doing, and I think that worked out for you better than I have.
Yeah, well, I started off just straight up making Megalovanias, and then as I started growing, I started making my own stuff a little bit more. So it's like if you're creating a fan base, I feel like you have to cater to them a little bit at the start, but then as it starts to get a little bit harder, you start to have to cater to your own stuff, and then yeah, you still have to like look at stuff that people like, but you need to know if you like that stuff as well. Because that's usually why I don't cover the most popular things that people constantly ask me to do, because I don't like them myself, despite that they do it. It's also the reason I never made FNF stuff, because I just don't like it, despite how popular it is.
Some of the AUs, I think some of the songs are good, like the instrumental. It's just that it's starting to get so toxic too. It's like I hear stories about the whole FNF community and stuff like that, and it's pretty sad because I'm a big fan of rhythm games. You know this, right?
Yeah.
I can. My fingers are really fast, and so that's I really like it, but it's just that some creators are just assholes. And it's sad to see that people only make AUs and stuff like that to gain popularity.
Yeah, that is indeed the sad reality. There's like This community has fallen from grace, like, a lot,
Yeah.
which is really disappointing.
Yeah. Also,
Thunder
if anyone
fingers.
if anyone wants to use my music and make a charting out of it, please do. I'll most likely play it. I'm a big fan of FNF. Not a big fan, but like, I'm a big fan of rhythm games. If you want to make it on Osu as well, then yes.
Didn't you
please.
play like this rhythm game on Roblox that came out before FNF?
Yeah, Robeats. Yeah, I used to. Oh man, I was the best at it.
You tried to get me to play it, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing.
You're like looking at your fingers like, I can't do this.
Like, I'm not a rhythm game expert. I'm more of a just random PvP games that are executed in certain ways, I guess.
Yeah. I understand. Also, I'm off the. I banned myself from buying Robux, by the way.
Yeah, because you used to do that a lot.
So the main reason why I banned myself from it, I think it's because I spent like over $1,000 in 1 year on Roblox.
That's when you know you've gone too far.
I know.
I can't tell what's worse, buying Robux or buying V-Bucks.
Yes, like
especially nowadays, because I hear Fortnite has become a little better than it used to be, because they're actually like catering to a bunch of good shit right now.
Yeah. So, how do I currency purchases? All right.
You will see. What is you will see now again? I think I've heard of it now before, but I forgot what it stands for.
You also underling character. I don't know. I'm just, all right. Let's look it up. ULC. Unlimited liability.
It's unlimited cunt.
Oh no. Hey X-Grab, have you ever heard of Sega Sonic 101 or Halo Boy? What are these names? Their themes are a hella original.
Oh, Undertale Last Corridor. Maybe I might have heard of it. Is it a take on Last Breath? Because if that's the case, then most likely. Because Last Breath took the fuck off, like, a lot.
I bought KSI on Roblox.
You bought what?
I bought KSI.
You bought KSI? Fucking hell.
Wait, yeah, look at the screenshot.
What the fuck?
Purchase KSI. He's in my shopping cart.
Oh, it's a Roblox game. Oh, that's why I've heard of it. In that case, I might have played it once. The only Undertale Roblox game I really like is Soul Shatters. I tried Untitled Combat, but it's not as good as Soul Shatters, in my opinion. Anyways, I was gonna show you guys something, but fucking Mr. Gravity here decided to interrupt me with funny jokes.
Oh, sorry.
This is a long thing that I made. I'm not sure if I thought I finished it, I just had to mix it more. But this is one of the long covers that I never really felt that I was finished with. Holy fuck, it's heavy. Jesus. I didn't sidechain these drums, so that's probably why it's heavy. okay, I was not done with that, but Jesus Christ. Like, it was so heavy that it just rumbled. It was just a bunch of rumbling. Jesus Christ. This is definitely like an old song I made. And you can tell by the mixing. Let's open up another project, I mean. Descended. This one should be interesting. This one uses shredded Hydra, but not to its fullest extent. If it would load, which it usually takes its time. Shredded Hydra. Well, some people liked the track, so that's nice. Untitled and Soul Shatters are good, but Soul Shatters got abandoned, no? I mean, it seems so, because I don't see much new things with it, really.
I'm a big fan of Sets. I'm not allowed to say I'm a big fan of any other character because they're all children.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a scuffle.
Got yourself in quite a bit of a pickle now, don't you?
Trust me, I'm not a big fan of children. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, it's still going.
Fucking hell, this thing is still fucking opening. Jesus Christ. Fucking loud, you piece of shit. You're trying my patience. There we go. Now we have to wait for Shredded Hydra to load. Because, yeah, look at that little bar over there. If you can even see it. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, maybe. Or, yeah, probably. See this little fucking white bar that moves here? You have to wait for that to finish. Because this fucking thing is huge. It's bigger than Obama's penis.
I'm not gonna question you. And your knowledge.
Alright, now everything is done. Alright. This is yet another original song that I made a very long time ago. Yeah, another song that doesn't use sidechaining. Breh.
Sidechaining?
Yeah, there's a lot of old songs I have that doesn't use sidechaining at all. This upcoming song does, I'm pretty sure, however, so... yeah. We just have to wait for it to load, because everything takes fucking ages to load. How many people are watching right now? 7, 8. Yay. Oh, okay, that's loaded pretty fast, alright. This song is... well, I'll play it first here, so then I'll explain the backstory of it. top here. It's not finished. So the story behind this cover, or song actually, is I found a drawing of none other than the famous Minecraft YouTuber Dream. I found art of him made by Camila Cuevas, the creator of Glitch Tale, where he looked very sinister to the point where it looked like he's hiding behind a facade of being a friend, but really he's just a sadist. And I wanted this soundtrack to represent betrayal. And if I don't know whether I succeeded or not, that's up to you guys. So yeah, there's that soundtrack.
ReveX.
Hmm?
I have to go now.
Oh, all right.
All right, see ya. Have fun with your stream. All right, see you guys.
Well, now I'm alone again. It's now it's just me again. Time to continue showing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I showed you some stuff. Yada yada yada. There's unfinished products. Bing bang bong. Whatever. Dream evil confirmed. Yeah. I guess that's all I have to show you guys. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, this was my. Honestly, this turned out a little worse than I thought it would. I hoped to explain a little bit more stuff, maybe. I don't know. But I feel like that's gonna have to do for this stream. So, I don't know. Thanks for sticking by, I guess. I'll see you in, I don't know, the next stream or next video. Or whatever the fuck I end up doing. We'll see. But yeah. Bye, guys.